Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. Shout out to the Ville, man. Like I said before, he's putting in a lot of work to do these breakdowns, y'all. Please go subscribe to the Ville's channel, man. You know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Tinkerbells, you know I'm about to Peter Panner. This is Tana saying two Tinkerbells, you know I'm about to Peter Panner, which is why the name is dubbed this. And then after it, it follows ha ha ha. That's Kendrick Lamar in the ad-libs. Now, I thought it was funny that Tana is the one talking about Peter Pan, but in the background, you hear Kendrick laughing. So, all
right, so here's the audio is what he's talking about. Oh, let's get it.
This not for the cameras. This not for the cameras. Not for the camera.
Not for the camera.
You know Leone, when I'm back home, it's just Santana.
That's right, dog. That's right, dog.
Two Tinkerbells, you know I'm about to Peter Panner.
That's Kendrick laughing at it. So he's saying two Tinkerbells, you know I'm about to Peter Panner. Listen to that. Two Tinkerbells, you know I'm about to Peter Panner. And Kendrick's laughing at it.
Yeah, my body tatted, hair is plaited, mud walking.
Mud
Attorneys and accountants, both my plugs talking.
like that, though.
I signed my deal and bought my whip and wrecked my whip.
True story.
Now the label think I'm on some reckless shit.
I walked in doing my stuff. I walked in doing my stuff. I walked in doing my stuff.
This is for all the dogs scary hours too, if I'm not mistaken.
This is some of Drake's stuff. So his title read, did Kendrick Lamar already diss Drake? I don't know if Kendrick Lamar wrote that for Old Boy. You know what I mean? He probably wrote that. We know his pen game is crazy.
Mistaken. Or for all the dogs scary hours. My apologies. So this is something that has been shared by Drake as a cover photo art. And it's two Tinkerbells, which I found very interesting for the scary hours of For All the Dogs. If you take it a step further, there's this woman on TikTok, and she shares what was flying around during the It's All a Blur tour concerts. Look, this woman.
Damn. Y'all see it? Hold on. Let's get it now. Oh, now.
Had made a live wax figure of Peter Pan. Now he's flying in public. I can share with you that I helped make a giant Peter Pan for the artist Drake.
Why would you want a cartoon character Peter Pan at your concert? You 40 years old. You 40. Why is you playing with Peter Pans and stuff? Let's get it, y'all.
So
the Ville be cooking. I'm telling y'all, go subscribe. He cooks.
This woman had created a Peter Pan figure for Drake for his It's All a Blur tour. She created this to appear in the tour at the time for It's All a Blur. This would be seen in concerts around that time, would be flying over everybody in the stadium. See, it's flying over people's heads in the stadium. Now, remember, this was during the time, It's All a Blur tour was during the time where he was involved with the Mark Hotel.
I want to see what y'all thinking. What is all a blur? Like what y'all get out of that? Who would say something like that? Oh, it was such a blur. It was all a blur. Who would say something like that? So you I'm gonna give y'all a hint. You don't remember anything? I don't know. It was such a blur. I'm telling you, man, yo, it's something going on. It's coming out. It's coming out.
Is this a subtle shot? I can't tell you for sure, but it's just funny how they're referencing two Tinkerbells, Peter Pan, and just to show you right here, It's very odd that this is just flying around the stadium. Like, why
Yeah,
Peter Pan out of all things?
that's
Look at this
crazy.
right here too.
Yo, you could have had an owl flying around. That would have been perfect. An owl flies. You know what I'm saying? It's at night. You talk about this night owl stuff. Why do you got Peter Pan in your concert? DeVille about to chop it up. I'm telling you, listen, he about to cook. He's about to cook. I'm telling you, watch this.
Remember, this was for the It's All a Blur concerts. So anytime that this would pull up, it was because of that concert. And we have to
Look, they got a crane and all that. You know how much that costs? You got to come with equipment, all that. Come on, for what?
remember this too. So on July 17th,
Check it out.
all the way to the 22nd or the 21st, this
Check it out,
was
y'all.
him at the Mark Hotel. VIP guest number 1 was his dad, Dennis Graham. VIP guest number 2 is Drake.
Right.
And they were involved in this document that was filed regarding the Mark Hotel and Theodore Weintraub. Now moving over here, these are the tour dates for It's All a Blur. And as you can see right here, it's going to show you July 17th to the 26th. And remember, this was filed, the Weintraub case was filed on the 27th, the day after Drake had finished his stay here. Look, July 17th, 22nd, and it goes all the way to the 27th. So this is what I'm trying to say. Did Kendrick already sneak, or was he about to diss Drake? Because remember, they got mad at Tana for releasing this song.
Right.
It was very odd, only because it was just a snippet of his own song.
So he's saying that was about to start cooking them then. He was about to start, but that, you know, the universe working its own way. That's good he didn't cook them then. That's good he didn't. We probably wouldn't have got none of this. You know what I mean?
But if it's a song involving Kendrick, you're already doing too much. This is the thing. Why would they get mad at him for sharing his own song? It could be potentially a diss that was coming for Drake, or it could have just been a song that wasn't supposed to be heard. But I believe that this could have been a play on Drake during the time of It's All a Blur tour. Because when he says this, Kendrick laughs in the background. And remember, 2 Tinkerbells. And you know what's funny about this whole Peter Pan thing? You know what's
he about to cook. Pay attention. Y'all listen. Watch what he say. Because I'm not too familiar with these cartoons and all that.
funny about this whole Peter Pan thing that will fly around during the It's All a Blur tour?
Listen, y'all.
What is Peter Pan?
He about to do the history. Listen.
Why would he call himself Peter Pan?
Listen.
You know, Peter Pan is a boy, where Drake calls himself the boy.
Woo! He cooking. He about to cook. Listen, he's cooking. Look, Peter Pan is a boy who never wanted to grow up to be a man. Who do Drake call himself? He's cooking.
So that's one solid reason why I would think that he would call himself Peter Pan. But it gets a little bit more weird.
Okay. He digging into the rabbit hole. Let's get it, Vil.
Find out that Peter Pan is a boy who never decides to grow up. The boy, Peter Pan, wants to.
I know they call you the boy, but where's the man? Because I ain't seen them yet. Matter of fact, I ain't bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet.
To stay in Neverland. And then there's also that reference to Michael Jackson's Neverland.
Oh!
But Peter Pan is a fictional character that has a never-ending childhood and always hangs out and is the leader of what? The Lost Boys that hangs around with other kids. So in a way, I feel like Kendrick was laughing at this because this is so like, I get why he's trying to say that he's Peter Pan because he's the boy, but at the same time, Peter Pan is also a young boy who never decides to grow up, chooses to hang out with little kids in Neverland that are called the Lost Boys. Lost Boys. You see what I'm trying to say? And then also with the fairies, 2 Tinkerbells. So it could just mean that Kendrick's just poking fun of Drake for calling himself the boy, but there's without a doubt that Drake and Peter Pan is just a funny thing to see. Like, just because you call yourself the boy don't mean that you have to think of yourself as Peter Pan. It's not the best thing to compare yourself to. Like comparing yourself to Peter Pan, who hangs out with little kids and doesn't want to grow up himself, and then you're facing.
Damn, bruh, man, these ain't no reaches, bruh. These are not reaches, y'all. These are not reaches. Why do you have this at your concert? For what? Why do you have this for what? Why?
These, you're facing these like not allegations, but people just always saying that you're always working on your body, always trying to stay younger than you really are. You know, a man going into his 40s who's already 40 is out here trying to get along or is trying to stay kind of relevant with the kids, is always trying to stay more intact with the culture. And doing so, you have to relate to the young people. So sometimes you'll catch them doing things like share pictures of Duke Dennis, you know, because people know who Duke Dennis is, mainly because he's part of a kids audience who watches Twitch and YouTube, because this is really just him just trying to call himself the boy. But it always makes me feel, why were they so mad at Tana for releasing this snippet? He didn't even understand why he was mad. Why they were mad. Why Kendrick and everybody else at PJ Lang were upset. I can't help but to think these ad-libs were so subtle. 2 Tinkerbells, you know I'm about to Peter Pan. So it's just a little bit more.
This not for the cameras. This not for the cameras.
Not for the cameras.
You know Leone, when I'm back home, it's just Santana.
That's right, dog. That's right, dog.
2 Tinkerbells, you know I'm about to Peter Pan. Yeah, my body tatted. Hair is.
You hear how Kendrick laughing in that joint? He laughing like, yo, yeah, say it just like that. Like, man.
Body tatted, hair is plaited, mud walking. Attorney Xanax the panel. Yeah, my body, you know I'm about to Peter Pan. Yeah, my body.
Oh, yeah. He was about to start getting at him then, bruh. This is not no reach, bro. This is not no reach right here, bruh.
Just a little bit more questionable. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So why Kendrick laughs after he says this.
Yeah.
And then after I've seen this, remember, he says right here, and then Kendrick says, that's right, dog. You know, For All the Dogs After Hours was the cover of this. This is For All the Dogs After Hours. And then he references the 2 Tinkerbells, Peter Pan. So I believe that they were upset at Tana for leaking something that could have possibly been a diss. Had this been a diss, remember, at this time, when this released, Lil Yachty had leaked his song, Super Soak, with Drake. And in return, a day later, Tana had shared his snippet of his song with Kendrick Lamar. It was like a 1-for-1. It was like,
oh, he trying to get up in there. He trying to get up in there. Nah, yeah. I'm not familiar with this guy. I ain't familiar with him. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what y'all think. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's about it, man. Y'all go subscribe to the Ville, man. He be cooking, bro. He just did a little interview with What's the Dirt? What's the Dirt? Hey, What's the Dirt defending himself like, no, I ain't compromised. You know what I'm saying? He said, I ain't compromised. Wait till I come out with this Meet the Gram breakdown. We're going to see who compromised. Hey, we going to see. We going to see. We going to see. I might share that with y'all too. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this breakdown too. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, man.